And we look, I mean, bottom line is we're entering Israel's war against Iran or against the whole Middle East.
Right. So it's definitely layered. It's not as simple as wanting to dismantle Iran's nuclear program. That's the starting point. You heard Trump talk about right after the bombing of the three facilities, talk about regime change. You're going to hear a lot about that because the larger goal is this. Um, Bottom line, Israel wants to be the regional leader. And the way for that to happen is to change the leader of Iran by force, which historically never works. And the US is banking on Israel gaining that power in the region so the US can then have more control over gas and oil reserves. That's the big plan here. It's a lot larger than stopping their ability to make weapons of mass destruction.
Okay, but Iran then made a move closing off a critical passageway that
Mhm.
supplies 20% of the nation's oil.
Absolutely, which they said they were going to do from day one, the Strait of Hormuz. Every state has a lever to pull, and this is Iran's lever to pull, as they are one of the major gas and oil manufacturers around the world. And even though the US doesn't necessarily deal directly with all of our oil and gas needs from Iran, it does cause a certain level of instability within the market. It causes a level of anxiety to which is going to trigger gas prices going up. Now, who it does directly affect is China. China actually gets more of its gas and oil from Iran than we do, but it has a domino effect. So Iran pulled that lever. And I just want to say, in terms of the so called ceasefire, a few minutes later, Iran said that's false. So we have to be very careful about what the president says and how he says it, because we know that he tends to fabricate a lot of things. And this is a very dangerous time
Yeah,
for
yeah.
misinformation.
Yeah, he was the same one who fabricated that he was responsible for India and Pakistan having a truce, and they basically were like, nah, that ain't true. That's a lie. So yeah, he's good, known for lying. But this does draw us into this war, and it's not like we're not now in it.
Right. So it does. And again, because this is the calculation of put Israel in as the regional leader, and then the US will have access to gas and oil where you can knock out the middleman of all the surrounding Middle Eastern countries.